What's going on? Julian on the radio with Gowhere Hip Hop. And now actually Gowhere, Arizona right now. We're at a Red Revolver Lounge with, it's Dorrough music, right?
Yeah, Dorrough music, yes sir.
Let me ask you a question. How come you decided to, you wanted the branding of the music after the Dorrough?
Well, I started off like that as an artist. Like I was always Dorrough music. When I signed my record deal when I was 21, 22, the label, wanted me to take it out because they thought I would confuse my fans and audience with it being a label. But I started off in high school as that, you feel me? I was always that, and I'm more comfortable with it. So, once I got branded out there, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to my original name.
As a matter of fact, this is kind of crazy for me because I just moved here from Chicago, and you were actually, this is for Gowhere Hip Hop. Obviously, we're based out of Chicago. You're my first interview in the hip hop world. Last week it was Corella, so I mean, for me, it's a big deal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm glad to be your number one, your first hip hop artist. Right. We working, so hopefully this won't be the last one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. My job is I want to expose you to our audience that, let's be honest, they're going to know you from Ice Cream Paint Job, which is like 5-6 years ago. Yeah. But I mean, you got so much more. I mean, I was just at your listening party. You got Shut the City Down. That's your mixtape came out this year. Talk about that. Also, I don't know. I mean, you got some bunch of bangers, man. I mean, I didn't want to really categorize you because I know people don't like that because I've been categorized before as a radio DJ. Like if someone was to hear your music now, like Drugs in the Club or After Party, how would you like to be called? Because I feel like people kind of just like, they kind of put people in categories. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I mean, people gonna, they only gonna do what they know. You know what I'm saying? And so, if people only hear a few things, then they're gonna put you in whatever the category they make. But me, man, I've been doing this for a long time. I definitely got a wide variety of music. Shut the City Down is just one of the tapes that I've done. That my most recent tape. Big features on there featuring French Montana, Juicy J, Waka Flocka, Rocco, Kid Ink, Problem. Those are just some of the names on the tape, big producers. But I do this. I would just say I'm a well-rounded artist, like from making club bangers to street music to, album music. Like I make it out, and I just want everybody to stay tuned in and just look out for some of the stuff to come. I got a big single coming up with Wiz Khalifa. You feel me? I got a lot of music. I'm just trying to put it out right.
Right. I remember you were talking about it. You were talking about the listening party. You were talking about how you choose to release your music out slowly because with the internet now, you got so many artists that are releasing music. It becomes, I think, for me personally, I think it's a gift and a curse because it becomes diluted, but also it's also a really good way to reach your audience, obviously.
Yeah, you're right. It's a gift and a curse, especially if you do it the right way. And then it's a gift because it allows artists to be independent. For one, you don't have to go, you don't have to at one point, you pretty much had to go through only a few routes to put your music out. Yeah. So now you can do it the way you want to do it and anytime you want to and independently. But the curse part of it is just like you say, it gets saturated, diluted, and everybody, people just put out so much to where, it's like you can't, you absorb. By the time you absorb something, you on to the next one, so you can get your music lost out there. And me, I work so hard in creating my music that I would never want it to get lost.
Right, like a day in my life, like for example, I'll get off the radio, then I'll go home, I'll check out a bunch of artists off YouTube. But the thing is, like, I only have so much time during the day. I'll get tired.
Yeah,
I'll get tired because there's so many like if I see like 2 whack artists online on YouTube, I get tired, and then I could be missing out on the next dope artist. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. And see, that's a good example because you got a lot of that. You got people who ain't really even artists, so it just ain't good, and they putting out music and people going to listen to it, and it just kind of makes them form an opinion like, man, it's so much whack stuff, and you might just not listen to the best hit record or the good shit, and you don't got tired. So, it's a gift and a curse, but at the end of the day, you just got to find your way and navigate through it and, do what you do.
Are you tight with artists like Wiz and French Montana, Juicy J? Are you guys are you guys homies? How does that work? Do you just call them up on the phone or what?
All my features I done everybody you just named from Diddy and on down. Like I did them through my phone. Like I hit them up, text them. Like it was never through a label or through a third person like linking the features. Like I always reached out and over the past few years I met all these artists, so we actually became homies. So we got the relationship. So it's not like it's getting done by a label, whatever. Like I literally text one of them and be like, hey, I got this record, check it out, and they feeling it. We get the record done.
Tell French Montana you sat down with a funny Asian dude named Julian on the radio. I sat down with French Montana 6 months ago. He was telling me this story about back in the day, he was talking about Coke Boys and blah, blah, blah. He talking about he had been shot at, right?
Yeah.
So I told him that, to feel cool, I told him how I had been shot at as well. Because I mean, if he's talking about that, I feel like I had to one up him.
Yeah. So what happened?
Well, I told him I had been shot. I had been shot in the butt. I'd been trying to rob a 7-Eleven. I tried to steal. This is a true story. I tried to steal some candy bars, some Butterfingers, actually, in high school. And I was trying to run. I was running. The owner of the 7-Eleven, some Indian guy, go figure, right?
He shot you.
He shot me in the butt.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's my gangster story right there.
That's like that. I guess that could be a gift and a curse type story too. You feel me? Damn, that's crazy. I ain't know you got shot at. You was out there living that thug life.
Yeah, that's. Can you tell? How do you feel about artists? I'll just go and ask, man. How do you feel about artists that are, just maybe 6 months out of the game? I won't name any names. 6 months out of the game, and all of a sudden just hit it big. You know what I'm saying? Like, just off YouTube.
Like just starting off and just blowing up. I call it the microwave. You feel me? Like when the artists get microwave, it's like just like food. You can put it in the microwave. Most of the time, the food tastes better when you put it in the oven. So, I call them microwave artists when they go to microwave. I mean, you can't, whatever happened, it happened. I say everything happened for a reason, but most of the time, if you're a microwave artist, it goes and comes fast, opposed to if you're what I would call an oven artist, you in there baking, you feel me? By the time you come out, you gonna last. So most of the time, the ones that just pop up, they don't be around that long, but to me, it's just about good music. Sometimes, you got some cats that just learn it quick, and they make good music, and it's about the good music. If you continue to make good music, you're gonna always be here.
I like that. You call that what? Microwave artist?
Yeah, microwave artist, man, versus the oven artist.
Is that a Dallas thing or a West Coast thing?
I made up. Actually, that's just how I feel because I always looked at that too. It's like you get somebody that's just started rapping, they pop. You know what I'm saying? To go, through the internet or whatever, and that's like they went through the microwave. And then you got artists like myself. I feel like just sitting in the oven. You come out, you got different stuff, but you got to work. And I'm still continue to develop and big my brand up. So by the time everything do hit and when I'm done, like it's awesome. You feel me? And I'm here to stay.
Yeah, you played basketball in high school, right?
Yeah. I was captain of the basketball team I was a freshman on varsity, everything.
Did you quit? Could you have gone on to play college ball? Did you quit that for to pursue your rap career?
Yeah, I actually had a scholarship to St. Mary's University in San Antonio for basketball, but I was doing music. Like by my senior year, I was just being real with myself. I was like, do I got a better chance of going to the NBA, or do I got a better chance of making it, in the music industry? And I was already building fans in the music industry. It was just kind of more right there. It was like, I could get into those politics of basketball and it not happen to me, or hey, I'm getting shows right now. I got fans. Let me just entertain this music thing. So I kind of got to that crossroad where I had to make a decision. After high school, I made that decision to do music.
Dope, man. Right now we're on with Dorrough, Gowhere Hip Hop. I'm Julian on the radio. You know him from Ice Cream Paint Job, but he's got so many other bangers out. How can people access your music right now?
Man, I would say follow me on my social networks for one. At Dorrough Music on Twitter, at Dorrough Music on Instagram. Follow me on those. You can get to the links, DorroughMusic.com. Dat Piff, all my tapes on there, my albums on iTunes. But I think if you link with me on the social networks, that'll kind of be the thing that leads you to.
Music, everything.
Yeah, Dorrough Music, everything.
How can people? What are your thoughts on? There's so many other questions I want to ask you. Actually, I was going to ask it. Who are you listening to right now that people will be like, what, you like them? You know what I mean? Like surprising artists, because for me, I like all types of music.
Yeah, that's how I am. I listen to a lot of music, old school music. I listen to a lot of old school rap, a lot of old school R&B, 90s. Like I listen to a lot of old school. Like I'm talking about like Marvin Gaye, Green type old school. I listen to just a variety of different music. Like my iPod just, it'll go from this to that. Like it's no particular order I got. But I listen to a lot of my stuff too, like beats and just older stuff, and trying, because I feel like that's how you come up with your unique style. When you kind of you're hearing yourself a lot. I don't try and get too much of everything else because I don't want it to be in my subliminal. You feel me? So I just do different things to create the music I make.
How about currently right now? Any artists on your radar that you're a fan of?
Oh man, I'm a fan of a lot of artists. Like right now,
I call them YouTube artists. I call them because I first heard about them on YouTube. Oh, like I'll throw some artists at you. Like I first discovered Logic. Chance the Rapper's from Chicago, so I knew him before, but a lot of people discovered him off YouTube. Mac Miller, YouTube, right? Or is there any artists that you kind of discovered?
Young Nation, man, Young Nation. Y'all go look them up. Yeah, but a lot of those, they killing it YouTube and the internet. You feel me? They got a big fan base, and I think for the people who like finding those type of artists, y'all need to go look them up.
Dope, man. You know what? We do this bit. All my interviews, I call it 60-second quickie. Kev, shout out to my Kev. Kev, the video man right there. Can you count 60 seconds? Second quickie with the man, Dorrough. Dorrough Music. Here we go. Who's your favorite teacher in high school and why?
Miss Bell, because she was sexy.
She's still sexy?
I ain't saw her since then. I hope she's the same way I remember her.
All right. What's one luxury item that you don't have that you want?
Man. Private jet.
Me too. The last argument you got into with who and why?
Man, probably my baby mama about some bullshit. I don't know. We go back and forth all the time.
We've all been there. That's all right. All right. The weirdest thing anyone ever asked you to autograph?
The weirdest thing?
Weirdest request?
I mean, breast definitely ain't weird. You feel me? So I would have to say it probably. What was it weird? Oh, the bottom of the shoes, because I don't understand the point of that.
Yeah, no one sees it.
Exactly, and I actually done that quite a few times. Autograph the bottom of someone's shoes. I guess they gonna just put it up and have it.
60. Let me ask one more question. Who's the most overrated actor right now? Working.
Overrated actor?
Yeah.
I don't watch too many movies and shows, so I can't really just come up with that real fast.
If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be and why? You're an old school cat, right? You like old school music?
Yeah, probably Al Green, man. That's one of my favorite artists ever. You feel me? He's still alive, so I got that chance.
Love it, man. Dorrough Music, good dude. Catch him at Red Revolver Lounge tonight. And one more time, follow him up where?
At Dorrough Music on Twitter, at Dorrough Music on Instagram, DorroughMusic.com. Y'all make sure y'all become a member. Keep up. Go get the mixtape. Shut the city down. Hey.
He's a good dude. Thank you. Gowhere Hip Hop, Julian on the radio. Peace.